Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the brand new Vapid Dominator FX Cruiser. This is going to be the first of the two police car customizations that I'm going to be doing today. We got this and the Classy Impaler LX Cruiser as well coming up shortly. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started with the customization. We got the arch covers up first. You know what I'm going to go ahead and do though is just quickly change the primary color of this thing to a nice white, along with the secondary, just so that we can actually see what these modifications do. So anyway, let's go to the arch covers again. So basically these just extend upwards. It looks like you can also do plastic bolt-ons or bolt-on arches as well. I'll do the extended arches just because I think it looks a little bit better, so we'll do that. We'll go for the armor all the way up. For the bumpers, we do have a few different bumper options here, and I would assume these are going to be pretty similar on the regular non-police version of this car as well. I'm kind of liking the stock bumper personally, but at the same time, the graded bumper isn't too bad, neither is the sport bumper. I'm going to go for the sport bumper. For the rear, I think that I will also maybe go for the sport bumper just because why not? Let's go ahead and do that. Engine level 4, exhaust. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Probably just a race exhaust. I think that looks pretty good. It does have some side exits, which is cool, or the fender mounted exhaust, except I guess they didn't bother to cut out the middle there, so that just looks ridiculous. But anyway, that's, yep, awesome. We have the stock grille, but in the painted form. We also have the graded grille, the painted graded grille, the badged grille, the painted badged grille, and the letterbox grille. I think I like the badged. Let's go for that one for right now. For the hood, we got the ridged hood, the ridged intake hood. We have the low cowl hood, the high cowl hood, the twin vented hood, the turbo cover, or the race vents. I think that I'm gonna go for the ridged intake hood. I like the look of that. I feel like that's pretty aggressive looking. I'm a fan. For the lights, we're gonna go xenon. For the livery, we have the LSPD livery on here right now, but we do have 10 different livery options to choose from. So let's take a look through here and see what we're feeling. I gotta say I'm kind of a fan of the Los Santos County Sheriff. I feel like that's a pretty good one to go for. I think that that is what I'm going to go for, in fact. And I might actually end up leaving this car white. We're going to have to see. But for the mirrors, we got the painted stock mirrors. We got the squared mirrors as well. We've got those painted as well. We have the vintage chrome, vintage painted race mirrors, painted race mirrors, import mirrors, and import chrome mirrors. I think I just want to go for either the painted squared mirrors or the painted stock. I think painted stock looks the best though, so I'm going to go for that. For the lighting on this thing, we have 4 different options here. I have to say I kind of like emergency lighting 4 the best on this thing, I feel like. At the same time, emergency lighting 2 is a little bit nicer looking overall, I think. So I'm going to go for that one. For the searchlights, I think that I will go for the single searchlight today. I think that that's a kind of a cool option, so we'll go for that. For the color itself, we could do some sort of like a two-tone thing here. I was thinking about going for like some, I think it's the Chicago PD from the Blues Brothers, if I'm not mistaken. Well, and real life, obviously, as well. But I'm not really sure what color I want to go for with that. Like, it would probably be like a Mariner Blue or something, but I don't know if I'm really feeling that. I think that I honestly kind of really like it in the white. It doesn't look as good in the black and white to me, just because like there's so much black on the car and just the doors are white. So I'm kind of wanting to leave it white overall, to be honest. For the trim color, I think I'm just going to go black for that because I think it just looks a little better. For the roll cage, we could go for one, but I'm not a big fan of it, so I'll avoid it. For the skirts, though, we will probably extend them a little bit. Oh, you know what? The tuner skirts look nice. Let's go for those ones. I like that a lot. Spoiler option, we definitely need a bolt-on lip spoiler or a ducktail or something like that. I think the bolt-on lip spoiler, though, looks pretty good, so I'll go for that. We do have the large ducktail, though, as well, which actually looks pretty nice, but I'm going to avoid that, I think. We got the race spoiler, we got the bridge spoiler, we got the touring spoiler, drag spoiler, painted drag spoiler. I'm thinking this one's fine. Let's just keep this. Sun strips, I am not going to go for one. I just don't see a point. For the suspension, I will lower it all the way down to get the absolute most out of the handling that we possibly can. Race transmission as well. Turbo tuning, let's go for it. For the wheels, I'm almost tempted to go for like the, I think they're the police issue steelies, but these are off-road wheels, which kind of really sucks. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't want anything like too insane. Maybe the muscle category will be our friend here. Let's see, is there anything that's... Like the revolvers seem like they are police-esque. Maybe I'll go for those. Or the spooners. You know, the spooners I feel like are a pretty classic one. Let's go for those. We'll do them in black. We'll do the bulletproof tires. And I will also tint the windows out just with a light smoke. I'm thinking this is looking pretty good. I'm actually pretty impressed with this car. I like the customization so far. It's not too bad. Let's take it outside. We're going to do a sound test and a full review on the car now. Doesn't sound too crazy. I think it shares the exact same sound as the Vapid Dominator ASP, which isn't bad. It's a pretty decent sound for, you know, a Mustang like this. I wish that there were more unique sounds in GTA, but unfortunately we don't have those. So that's okay though. The interior is pretty interesting. We got 2 shotguns here mounted in the front of the vehicle, and we got a bunch of radio equipment, stuff like that. Pretty cool. Overall, this car feels really good so far. It's quite quick. It is an Interceptor, technically, similar to the Bravado Gauntlet Interceptor. Most of the other, you know, police cars other than these two are cruisers. We only have 2 Interceptors, and the Interceptors are definitely made to be a lot faster. This thing also, so far, feels pretty good in the handling department, I must say. It's not too bad. It's going around these corners very nicely. I can't really complain about it. It's actually handling them super well. Like, it's just the right balance. Like, it has a slight amount of oversteer, but beyond that, like, it's perfectly fine. Let's test out if the lights work, and they do. People are pulling over. Let's also see if it's got the codes. It does have the different codes. That's good. That's very good. Let's see if that searchlight lights up on the side. It does as well. Okay, so this thing's fully functional. That's really good to see. I have to say, so far, I am a pretty big fan of the Vapid Dominator FX Interceptor. This thing seems really good, actually, and it is a little bit on the cheaper side. It's under $5 million, which is, I guess, a start. Somehow it's like one of the cheaper police vehicles actually from this latest Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC, which seems odd, but it's pretty damn good, guys. Like, it's going through these corners like it's nothing. It's handling well. It feels pretty good. The acceleration is nice. I can't really find any flaws with the vehicle. Other than the price point. Obviously all the police cars are way too expensive, but yeah, like, it's not a bad vehicle by any means. So I would definitely make sure to look into the Vapid Dominator FX if you guys are interested in getting another police car. Maybe you want your first Interceptor, maybe you're just looking to complete your police collection. Regardless, whatever you're looking for, I think that the Vapid Dominator FX Interceptor is actually going to be a pretty good car for you. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're going to purchase it, but I do have a Declasse Impaler LX customization coming out very shortly after this, so stay tuned for that if you guys are interested in either of the cars. I will be doing a full review and customization on both. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, a like is of course appreciated. If not, dislike. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.